Hey friends, happy Friday. Let's get warmed up, running or marching in place, adding in the arms. It's arm day. We got Popeye curls, tricep extension with the band, and arm stirs. Second set of moves, we have a bicep to wide curl, rotating W pulse that is new for everyone, and then we have a single arm curl to forehead, and we're gonna stick with set number 2 for the burnout round, arm circles forward. Popeyes. Last week I did 22 and a half. I am going to try that again this week. I do know my strength is down quite a bit, but you never know. We're gonna give it a shot. Let's go back. We'll see how it goes. I can always just pop the attachments off if I need to. And then arm stirs, I'm gonna do 8s. Open and close. Tricep extensions. I'm gonna stick with that same medium band because it gives me the most resistance while still being able to get in that full range of motion. And let's twist from side to side. Make sure you're rotating that foot as you're twisting. 3, 2, 1. Got Popeye curls. 22 and a half to start with. Well, let's do this, friends. So that core is engaged. Slight bend in the knees. Almost there. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Definitely does not feel as good as last week, but we're gonna keep trying to push it. Tricep extension. So we're gonna wrap our hand around the top, other hand through. We're gonna press back and resist coming forward. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1, other side. Three, 2, 1, arm stirs. Arms up, bent. And just pick a direction because we're going to switch halfway through anyway, so it really doesn't matter which direction you start with. Keep that core engaged. Switch in 3, 2, 1, other direction. Keep moving, friends. Almost there. Three, 2, 1, awesome work. 30-second break. Write down anything you need to on your tracking sheet. Hopefully you are writing down which weights you're using, whether or not you're dropping, things like that. Makes a big difference, guys. As far as progressive overload goes, we always want to be trying to do a little bit heavier, going a little bit harder. And if we don't know what we're doing, it's hard to know how to go up. Right? Okay. done here. As always, I am talking about the specific move we are doing, not the entire workout. I know some of us would be happy to be halfway done with the whole workout, but unfortunately, I'm not quite there yet. Three, two, one. Tricep extension. Not sure if I could have gotten one more rep out of those Popeye curls. Now, I am going to try to keep doing the 22 and a halves because my arms will have a little bit of time to recoup before I have to do it again. So hopefully I can finish with those. Three, two, one, other side. Three, two, one. Arm stirs. Stick with the eights. Pick a direction. Keep that core engaged. Keep breathing through it. Switch in 3, 2, 1, other direction. Sometimes I think one direction's harder, sometimes I think the other one's harder. That's usually because it's whatever direction I'm going the second time. So not the one I start with, the one I switch to halfway through. Always feels harder than the first half, always. Three, two, one. Nice job. 30-second break. We're gonna do that one more time. Then we will be done with these 3 moves for the day because we'll be doing set number 2 for our burnout round. Go ahead and shake it out. Got a few seconds here to take some deep breaths. All right. Popeye curls, one more time. Let's do this, friends. of those weights. Stir those big old batches of cookies, or whatever you want to be stirring. I don't care what you're stirring. As long as you're doing the movement and you're challenging yourself with whatever weight challenges you, that's all I care about. 3, 2, 1, other side, other way, not other side. There's no other side, just another direction. Man, I got a group text that is hopping right now. I don't know which group it is. I just know I got a group text that's going crazy about something. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, friends. 30-second break. We're gonna start on set number 2. We're gonna do a bicep to wide curl. I am gonna try the 15 for that. It's what I did last week. It felt good last week. I don't know, we'll see about this week. I do have 12s out just in case. Rotating W pulse, I'm gonna do 3s, go light for that. And then curl to forehead, I'm gonna do 15. Go ahead and pick up your weights. Palms facing forward. We're gonna curl up halfway, rotate out, curl up the rest of the way. Then we're gonna lower down, rotate, lower down. Over halfway done. Again, just like the Popeye curls, these definitely do not feel as good as last week. That's okay though. Not every week is going to be perfect. Not every workout is going to be perfect. What matters though is that we keep showing up. Even when we don't feel our strongest, even when we don't feel like we're gonna knock it out of the park, we show up. We do it anyway. 3, 2, 1, and just hope the next time is even better, right? Okay, rotating W pulse. So as we pulse out, we're gonna rotate those hands towards the ground and then rotate as we come back in, okay? Like I said, I'm using 3s. You all probably will want to go light as well. If you're like, Ashley, why would you add more to these already dreadful W's? I don't know, guys. Sounds like a good idea at the time. Then I do them and I'm like, why, Ash, why? I like being challenged, but then there's other times where I'm like, maybe you didn't have to today. I don't know. Could have waited for next week. 3, 2, 1. Single arm, curl the forehead. So one weight, we're going to curl up. We're going to raise up to our forehead, lower down, and lower down. Three, 2, 1, other side. Two, 1, 30-second break. Nice job, friends. Write down anything you need to write down. Quote for the day: always one decision away from a totally different life. This is by far one of my favorite quotes. I just find it very comforting that at any point, any of us can make a decision that can completely change the trajectory of our life, right? Bicep to wide curl. And for myself, you know, I can think back to at least probably 3-4 decisions that completely changed my life and me being here today. I hope for you all joining this program is maybe one of those. I pray it is. But if you're in this program and you do not quite feel that way yet, maybe there's still a decision that needs to be made, right? Maybe it's a decision to commit. Maybe 3, 2, 1. Maybe it's a decision to really give it all this time. Doesn't really matter what the decision is, but I hope you all always make decisions that set your life on the path that you want most, right? So if that path is for a healthy, strong body, if that path is for a healthy relationship with food and with your body and with other people, right? I really hope you give this program a real shot. Really use everything that is available for you. 3, 2, 1. But just remember, you can change anything at any point. I know sometimes we fear that we can make the wrong decisions. Like, well, this is what I really want, but I'm afraid if I do it, you know, this will happen. 3, 2, 1, and we start thinking of like the worst case scenario. At least I've done that. I did that with this business. I was like, oh gosh, you know, what if I start this and like nobody gets it, or they can't stand the sound of my voice, or, you know, just really gonna embarrass myself by posting on social media and then nobody wants to do it. 3, 2, 1, here we are, almost 4 years later. It's obviously not what happened, right? And I cannot imagine doing anything else besides what I'm doing right now. Like I can't picture it. Which tells me that it was the right decision, and it was a decision that really did change my life. So all I wish is those same things for you. Okay? All right. Bicep to wide curl. This is the last time we will do these with the heavier weights. We are going to do these moves again for the burnout round, but we're going to drop our weight in about half. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. I'm going to do 2s for rotating W pulse. But you know, it's not necessarily half, but it's a little bit lighter. Just like the regular W pulse. They're definitely more challenging than what they look like. At least I think so. If you think they're super easy, you must have some way stronger arm muscles than me, because this move burns me out. Oh wait, no. I wasn't supposed to drop yet. Shit. Sorry, friends. Keep going. I'm just gonna go ahead and do twos. I was already thinking about the burnout round. 3, 2, 1. Curl the forehead. But I will do those twos next round too, so there's that. In my defense, I really just want to be done with this workout. I love arms, guys. It's one of my favorite days of the week, but yeah, it's just tough. 3, 2, 1, other side. I feel like this whole week's been pretty tough as far as the moves. It is time for the burnout round after this 30-second break. I'm going to do 8s for the bicep to wide and the curl to forehead. I'm going to do those 2s again for the rotating W pulse. So here we go. We're going to finish this up. Still have some like pressure up in my face from, I assume, allergies, seasonal changes, stuff like that. Bicep to wide curl, friends. Really engage those arm muscles, engage the core, keep those knees bent. We don't need to lock our knees out. Halfway done. Rotating W pulse. So let's do it. Keep breathing. Guys, we are down to, after this week, I believe we're at 3 more weeks of the 60 days to strong. So we are definitely in the short rows now. We are on that downhill slide. Need to stay focused. I know it's getting hard, especially with the lake trips and the graduation parties and, you know, all the fun stuff that the warmer weather brings. I get it. 3, 2, 1. But friends, stay focused, okay? Someone asked me the other day, they're like, so what am I supposed to do after 60 days to strong? Like, you know, do I just go back to what I was doing before? Do I keep trying to do it? And here is what I am going to say. 3, 2, 1. If there has been a habit over the 60 days that has really been solidified, like, so maybe eating that big ass salad every day has just become a part of your everyday life, or going for 2, 30-minute walks every day has just, it's now what you do. Keep doing those things. Do not go back to 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, friends. Don't go back to what you were doing before, because the point of the 60 days is to solidify those habits. It is not to try to get as it's not to try to lose as much weight as possible in 60 days. That's not the point of 60 Days to Strong. Go ahead and hook those hands behind your back, open your chest up. The point is to try to make these habits just an everyday part of your life, okay? Bring those hands around to the front, cross one hand over top of the other. If there is a habit you're still struggling with, roll your head and shoulders forward. Separate those shoulder blades. If there's a habit you are still struggling with, I would work on focusing on that in the month of June, okay? So try to continue to make it a habit. Let's pull an arm across, stretch out those shoulders. My plan is to kind of focus on protein in June, so if that is something that you are still working on, we gotcha, okay? But if you are still working on one of the other ones, you can also do your own work on that, right? And bring that arm up behind your head. Now, if you are feeling super focused and you want to see what you can do in 90 days, you do you, okay? Other arm. 3, 2, 1. The point is, though, is whatever you feel like you need to work on after these 60 days are over, I'm going to encourage you to keep pushing, keep working on it. Yes, even through the summer, right? There's no perfect time to do it, so why not do it while you already got momentum going? Okay? All right, friends. This weekend, get in those 30 minutes and get your heart rate up. Okay? All right, friends, I'll see you on Monday.